Alrighty, guys. You know these two faces, Ali and Raja, bringing you some valuable, up-to-date real estate related data information. So, as every Friday, super simple reports, nothing sexy, right? Just numbers. But that's our job. That's our responsibility to you guys to tell you exactly if this is what's happening. So, we're gonna go from Queens to Nassau to Suffolk. Quick weekly market updates. Without any further ado, we'll have Ali jump on the single family homes in Queens. Let's see what's happening.
Good afternoon, guys. Looking at single family homes from like always from 2 weeks to last week, and then we compare the last week to last year. And we're looking at from 160 to 146. We see inventory flowing in, which is great news.
Big time.
Big time coming in, for buyers still looking in Queens. Homes are coming in, no doubt. Listings compared to last year, 35, peak COVID times, late April, early May. Under contract from 123 to 92, slowed down a little bit last week.
Big dip, 30%. But again, doesn't really mean much, right?
For sure. People transacting, biggest deal, biggest thing we're seeing so far.
I mean, especially 2 weeks ago. I mean, that's great to see in Queens, right?
123.
160 new single family homes hit the market, yet 123 went in contract.
For sure.
Great numbers to see.
Yeah, I'm looking at under contract, 3 people transacted. Look at those prices. They probably got a crazy deal somewhere in Queens. Closed properties, we're looking at 72. We went to 90. So that's great news. People closing on their homes, 90 people closing on their homes last week compared to 42 last year. We can step it up.
And average prices went up a bit, right? Average prices from 698 to 773, 738. So we're hovering above the mid 700s.
Exactly.
On average, of course. You're going to have Baysides over $1 million, right? And you're going to have some other neighborhoods around $500,000. So good to see that the prices are still ticking up a bit.
For sure.
Not as crazy as out on the island, but very nice. Okay, let me jump on the multifamilies. Perfect. So multis, that's 2, 3, 4 families, right? So 84 2 weeks ago from the 19th to the 25th of April, comparing to 101. Is it the first time we broke 100 new multifamilies?
I think so. I haven't seen 100 in a while.
First time we broke 100 multifamily homes hitting the market from April 26th to May 2nd, comparing to last year, COVID-19. So you don't even have to really look at that line. Contracts, but look at the difference. 84 2 weeks ago to only 33 contracts. Nice bump of contracts last week, 54. Which is nice to see in the multifamily homes, right? A lot of these buyers and small investors, they were worried, right? Will the tenants, pay the rent? Will I be able to evict them, right? Obviously, in New York City being a pro-tenant-oriented state, right, city. So there was a lot of concern with these multifamilies. So it's good to see that we've got some volume coming back. Closed 2 weeks ago, 32 to 38 last week, to only 13 during the COVID time. So the closing are still obviously going to catch up, right? It takes on average about what, Ali? 2 months now to close?
Yeah, especially these multifamilies.
Like when we get lucky, right? Because all these banks, they just jam-packed with refinances and they understaff, a lot of purchases out on the island, right? So it just takes longer. Because imagine, I mean, it's coming from them left and right, and there isn't enough manpower to handle it. But good to see the inventory for sure coming in, and a great number of contracts, 54. That's a wrap for a multifamily. Co-ops and condos, your favorite segment?
Yeah, co-ops and condos. Looking from always studios to 3 bedrooms. We went from 189 to 186, comparing it to last year's 23. And looking at under contract to 100 to 108, a little bump up, which is great.
Yeah.
To big fat 0 for last week's.
No one.
Correct, no one. And then sold from 59 to 79. They're catching up slowly to comparing it to last year's 29.
Yeah, so, 79 contract, that's a great number.
For sure.
That's a great number in 1 week. That's a great number in 1 week. It's good to see the calls and condos coming back too, because people had this fear of, COVID. I don't want to live in a building. I have to be touching a handle. I have to be, pressing the elevator button, right? I might as well just move out to the island or upstate in New Jersey and get a home for the same price, right? I mean, look at the average contracts. 411,000, right? For 411,000, you buy a decent house in upstate in New Jersey.
Yes.
So it's good to see that people coming back to these co-ops and condos and buildings in general. Nassau.
Looking at you do Nassau County.
Nassau's for me. Okay.
Go.
377 2 weeks ago to 388 last week, comparing to 162 during a COVID. So same great number of inventory coming in. People are vaccinated. It's a spring, longer days, nicer days, right? We are seeing a lot of inventory coming in, which is exciting. Contracts 2 weeks ago, 300 to 342 last week to only 3 during a COVID. Crazy. 3 during a COVID that week. Unbelievable. But 342 contracts, Ali, in a 1 week last week, amazing. Amazing number to see. Sold 244 2 weeks ago to 274 last week, and 157 during COVID. Not bad. They were closing.
These Long Island people, they don't, it's not taking that seriously there.
They don't play around. They don't play around. But again, guys, in last 2 weeks, 642 buyers and sellers have transacted, have signed on the line that is dotted. Amazing.
Fully executed.
So, we are definitely pumping into the economy. Good to hear. Okay, wrap it up with Suffolk.
Looking at Suffolk County, the master of the inventory from 463 to 454. That's like 900 houses more. Insane. Over 900 homes listed in a week.
In 1 week. In 1 week.
Correct. A little bit over 900. Comparing it to last year's 183. Oh my God. Still a lot of people.
Big pie. Big pie.
Still a lot of people.
Maybe we should move to Suffolk. Maybe we should move to Suffolk. What do you think?
I'm already there. Looking at under contract from 359 to 379. Again, more than 700 homes getting signed.
So that's 700 homes in 7 days. That's 100 homes a day.
They don't usually sign on the weekend. So if you use those 5 days, oh my God.
Oh, true. Great point, brother. Great point. You got me that one. So about what? 125 a day?
125, 140 a day. They're crazy. Suffolk County. Under contract, comparing it to 6 soldiers who did it last week. Looking at close from 247 to 338. Of course, these are going to take time catching up. But once they do it,
that's a nice bump.
Yeah, that is 247 to 338. That's like 90 more homes. So comparing to 222 closings last year.
I'm telling you, Suffolk don't play around.
They don't play around.
Suffolk is all business.
You wear the mask, and that's it. You get to selling.
Good stuff. We're getting better. Look, we got it done under 8 minutes. Here you guys have it. Any questions about any particular market? Let us know. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I know Ali got to run, set up more showings in Suffolk, most probably with all that inventory hitting the market, right?
Jumping on the bottom.
Yeah. Gotta get that fast. And we'll catch you on Monday then, all right? Thank you.
Of course, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.